National Football League on EA.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Pryor. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
So open book the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect. Now send him back to the drawing board.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd and 6.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Michael Pittman,
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
and the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And it'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Up the middle they go. Parks.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The Bears at 6 and 3 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off. You get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they left with an open week there.
A 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. 34 yards.
And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker, and the Bears will get the football back. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Pryor escaping the pressure. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Third and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Now a play fake here on first down. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Parks. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parks. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Off play action. Pryor. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll run on first down. Parks. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. There, the defense was ready at for that one pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity,
opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On third down, it's Parks. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's going to bring up the fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. A lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive.
And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, it's Parks. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Pryor, a little check down to Lindsey.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going with Lindsey. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Panthers will get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now back to throw.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He finds Howard complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. And going deep for Hill. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's second down.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
It'll be a gain of 5, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And the Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On 2nd down now, it's Parks. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, they did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. A pitch back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well. and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They'll go with Lindsey up the middle. And some room to roam now. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
42 yards on the ground for him so far.
That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this 2nd very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the 4th down.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
This will be a 34-yard attempt.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the 1st half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
And he'll find Pittman.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. They'll set up a throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw again.
Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. He's got room at the 30.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. They juked him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
He'll look to throw. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was Jonnu Smith, the big tight end, who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Right there,
Up the middle they go. Parks. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Pryor. And he will find his man on the outside.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go now. Hey, go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Parks, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A give up the middle to Lindsey.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Another run by Lindsey.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time and another 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run on 1st down. It's Parks, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Parks, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, check that. Street.
Up the middle they go. It's Parks, and he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others?
And he is in. Touchdown. Chicago taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the option play works on the 2-point try. What'd you think of the call?
I like the call. What you're worried about, though, is if the defense blitzes the play. And if they do, what your answer is, the option. Why? If they blitz it, the quarterback has a chance to get rid of it to a trailing back. That one worked pretty well there.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The Panthers now set to take over offensively. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On play action, they'll throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. It's caught. Smith. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Come on. Hey,
On first down, it's Parks.
They'll get this down to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot on the depth chart points before this game is over.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Parks, he'll get it to the 23-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Go, Reed, go!
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Let's go now.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they